Okay. Okay, so this should be working better now. Let's go with this. So this is a run I'm in the middle of already. Um, I just beat the first boss. This is a standard Trials of Fire, uh, long duration. So there's 4 bosses. First boss was the the moth. Can't remember its exact name. It's a really annoying one, actually. Not my favorite. Um, all right, so there are a couple different things that I'm doing here. The main focus in terms of damage is this guy. So for people who are not familiar with Trials of Fire, which I bet is nobody watching this. If you're watching this, you probably know the game a little bit, but um, the basic idea is it's sort of like something like Slay the Spire or a lot of these other deck builders where you have characters with a deck and they have attack and defend, which works similar to a lot of other games. But in this game, there's a tactical map, and you have 3 characters. You have a party of 3 instead of where you often have 1. And then you also have, let's see, you also have like when you want to play a card, it has a cost, but you can discard any of your character's cards to play the cards of any other character. So a lot of times it's really hard to decide which character you want to be playing your cards with. So for this build, the focus is on the occultist. He's going to be playing most of the cards, doing most of the damage. And unfortunately, the build idea isn't working yet because so every time you level up, you get a choice of one of 4 cards that are class specific, and I just have not gotten the card I need. Um, there's a card for the occultist that does magic damage, and then bounces back to his hand, so he keeps the card, but it hurts him every time it builds acid, which is a bad status effect on him. And the idea is I just want to do so much damage that I kill all the enemies before I kill myself with acid. Um, so we want to, and the way that you make that damage insane is you bring the Elementalist, and she has a class-specific card, which fortunately I have got, called Overload, and it's just every time I play a card that deals magic damage, all my future magic damage is +2. This losing 2 damage bonus each round doesn't matter that much because we're gonna kill all the enemies in like 1 or 2 rounds. So Overload is an absolutely absurd ability. It's just that things that do magic tend to have a high cost, so it's a little hard to spam them. So, and also he's hurting him. The nice thing is, the card that he's going to do damage with, he keeps, right? He plays it and he puts it back in his hand. The problem is he's killing himself while he does it. So to mitigate that, we're going to take things like Stone Barrier to defend on him while he hurts himself. We also took the Warlord. And she has a number of ways to help defend him. Um, First of all, she has bonuses for like playing cards on that affect allies. So it's going to be efficient for her to be playing types of cards that defend him. A generic card is Force Field to defend everybody, but a class-specific card is this one back-to-back, which gives 6 defense to nearby allies. And a card I haven't gotten yet gives the status effect Protected to all your allies, and that cancels status effects. So that's going to be another useful one, because I can use that to cancel stacks of the status effect on him. So we brought her basically to defend, and also she has a card that lets you search for powers in people's decks. So like, I want to play it on him to put Penance immediately on him, um, and maybe put Battle Stance on him later directly, but I haven't gotten that on her either. So there's a lot of incomplete elements of the build, but the build is mostly already pretty functional, as indicated by beating the first boss, which is usually a pretty big hump in Cataclysm 10. So she's doing mostly the right things of defending him. She has a lot of like this quick thinking to try and search out and draw power to try and search out Overload as quickly as possible, and Cantrip. And then he has a pretty slim deck, and he has Teamwork, which lets him draw cards as other people play them. So if I draw this early, it's a huge boon. One of the biggest problems I have with him right now is I don't have any quality from equipment. So if my morale falls too low, I don't have any redraws, and I'm sort of up to the mercy of luck. I didn't have any redraws in the boss fight, and it was a huge pain. Um, so Yeah, definitely room for improvement, but mostly working pretty well. Just getting overload onto him and then spamming damage already is super effective. So yeah, I'm missing key cards, but overall things are going pretty good. I'm also trying to maximize score, so if I don't have to, I could use these soul gems to really improve my build. You can use them to copy item cards onto characters. And the one I would probably do is an upgraded quick thinking to search the cards I need to win. Um, but I'm trying to maximize my score, and you get points, I think, if you don't use them. So I'm just going to avoid using it for as long as possible. So that's the build. We'll see how this version of it, which is in complete functions. So the next boss is this guy, which is pretty good for me, I think. He takes a minute to set up because he's a summoner. And I have very strong AoE damage in these unleashes. He's not like the moth who's just gonna fly at you and insta-kill you, so I think this should be a favorable boss for me. Unfortunately, I've cleared out a lot of the local area of interesting stuff. So let's just walk here and sell a bunch of things. I think basically all of this is useless. This armor is all worse than what I'm wearing. This was on the occultist, but it doesn't give redraws, which is called quality. Like this has quality 2, so it gives you 2 redraws. But it was just like, at this point it was just messing with his deck. So this is a little bit of a tricky item. Focused Beam is pretty bad for me, because I have other better ways to do damage. Actually, it's okay on the occultist, because he's going to have so much bonus damage, and because I could play it when I have no willpower for 1 attack. Chaos Missile also hits everybody within 3 spaces. I actually didn't think about putting it on the occultist. The 2 redraws might be useful. Force Field is excellent. I was originally thinking of putting it on Warlord because of Force Field. I just got this from the boss fight, and then I quit for a break, so I didn't think it through. These aren't very useful. I could keep it around and get rid of either Force Field or Chaos Missile. Force Field is better in the long term. Chaos Missile is better in the short term, because Force Field will help me keep myself alive as I play damage cards. As I play my damage card. Focused Beam, as long as I play it when I'm at 0, is basically a +2 damage for me. Is the redraw better than gumming up my deck with extra cards? It's interesting. I think I'm going to keep this around. I'm not desperate to sell it for money right now. So let's just keep it. I may regret that later, but there's a chance I'll put it on him later. Okay, she already has a staff. Yeah, I don't see anyone worth putting it on but him, actually, now that I think about it. Because for anyone else, I would just be doing it for Force Field. For the Occultist, on the other hand, there's multiple reasons to use it. Darn, but I don't know if I would get rid of which card I would get rid of. Let's look at the upgraded cards. What does this upgrade to? 4 spaces, so an increase in range is actually a pretty big deal for this, because I don't really want it for the damage. I mostly want it for boosting overload. Focused Beam leaves your deck anyways. The redraws are really nice. We're going to keep it around. Maybe I'll get a better staff. It's not the most important thing. Actually, maybe I want it even more right now than usual. I need to get teamwork, and I need to put all these things on myself. That's like my primary goal. It's gonna gum up my deck, but with... Yeah, I have a redraw right now. You know what I'm gonna do? 1 redraw is a lot better than 0. Gotta keep it around until my determination falls too low. Then I would put it on. If I had 0 redraws, I would take it. So, okay, that's good. I have some criteria for its use, so I'll keep it. Ooh, side quest. Definitely want that. That's not the right way, side quest. Let's get to the road again. How the road ends. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, and it just completed. Didn't even need a fight. Kind of wanted the fight. Okay, so her getting draw power is probably more important than anything else. Nope, useless, useless, useless. All these are useless. So we'll upgrade something. A lot of these are good. She has plenty of good upgrades, so I don't mind when she whiffs. This is the worst one because the decreased degradation of the bonus doesn't actually affect me very much. Digging further for the cards I need is a very big deal. Probably more important than anything else. So let's grab that. Okay, what do we get? Headshot's useless. Also useless. These are just going to gum up the works, so we don't want them. Okay, so in terms of upgrading, can I upgrade the flask? I cannot. I need bone for that. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. I eventually want to upgrade that flask because that's an extremely good card. In terms of meditation or honing, I'm not totally ready to hone this yet. I may actually keep battle stance. Both of these are okay. I'm not sure which one I want for the long term. Follower battle stance. Both of these are actually pretty good. I'd rather remove a generic card from my deck than get rid of either of these. So there's nothing worth honing except this, which I don't know what I want to hone yet. So it's either upgrading or meditating, so I guess I'm meditating this time. Who wants the most stuff removed right now? I could upgrade a card, actually, instead of removing this time. Upgrade one of these. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. I hate removing cards from my deck. Realistically, I should probably be doing it more frequently, but it's hard for me to convince myself to do. I always like having an upgrade target, in case I whiff on like a level up. So since she has 2 upgrade targets, though, I don't mind spending an herb on it. What's the map look like? What's that green thing? I don't remember what the map indicators mean. There's a mountain range here. That's funky. Do I go over or under? Well, do I want the fight? It's non-trivial for me at this point because they're a fast unit. Okay, so I think we want to go this way, and we're fine with these fights. Fights give you levels. Fights are good, as long as they're not A, likely to insta-kill you, or B, like way out of your way. That is quite the starting hand. He has a redraw right now. This is a fairly bad hand. Honestly, any hand that doesn't start with teamwork is fairly bad, I would say. So, is there a way for him to draw off this hand, actually? Like, Penance is good. I would like to play Penance, but I'd rather have 3 redraws. Quick Step's good, I guess. So, where are we going? Where are we off to? We want no line of sight from these guys. These guys are summoners? They don't have a pull. These guys have a very annoying pull called with reel in. So we definitely want to put people in front of my weaker people. Though maybe he won't be weak in a sec if I martyr him. It's gonna be here or here. Let's quick step all the way over here. Okay. Interesting. So this is all we're getting for these cards. So I've drawn 7 of my cards, 7 of my 12, and I didn't get teamwork, which is always very disappointing. Makes the fight a lot more annoying. Now, I guess the other thing I'm looking for is I could try to get Selfless, actually. Forgot about that. So I probably quick step to here. And now I rethink and draw 2. Yeah, that's not really what we're looking for. Rally is definitely going to be useful right now, so let's just play it. Actually, I should do the other order. I should quick thinking first. Draw power. And I have a free play because it reactivates the talent, and her talent is -1 cost of a card. Order doesn't really matter here. Draw. Holy crap! I guess we just force field. Since we're not doing anything useful this turn, might as well just gain as much defense as possible on my party. Martyr Shield is the last one, because whoever I play it on won't be able to gain defense after that. What do we do here? We kind of want to hold Mind Blast. I guess Advance is probably the worst thing here. He plays this on self. Defenseless is a pretty obnoxious debuff. Who can see her? She might get pulled and like insta-murdered, which would be a really big pain in the butt. I think he probably has enough defense, especially since he's not in the front. Maybe I throw Martyr Shield on Elementalist so that Warlord can gain defense in the future. Could also just hold Martyr... No, I can't hold Martyr Shield. Okay. I'm tempted to play it on self because I can remove it with cards that... I haven't drawn either Unleash, so I should probably just hold it and play this for 2 defense. Stone Ward. Yeah, okay. I might come to regret this. She might just get, like, demolished, but we'll see. Yeah, okay. That was the more likely result. This is totally fine. Alright, so she has a 1 in 4 chance of not grabbing Overload if I discard her whole hand, which would be super tragic. I want to keep Walk, but the most important thing is drawing Overload right now. Good, I got both the cards I need, Overload and Cantrip. I'm missing both the cards I need on this guy though, so probably drop one of the Unleashes and one of the Call of Flames. So that I can defend on self with a high number. I could just discard Martyr Shield though, actually. I definitely want to draw Follower and Teamwork before I play more. And then I can play Teamwork on her to reduce the cost of these very expensive cards. Nobody here has any card draw though, right? What's cards in deck? Quick Step. Okay, these are actually all pretty terrible, so let's discard all of them and see what we can draw into. These are also bad though. Huh. Teamwork will only draw me so much this time. Oh, I don't have any redraws. Never mind, this is all a moot point. Okay, so now we're just stuck with what we got. She should probably move backwards to run away. She cantrips here. And overloads. Inspire I probably need for willpower. I'm still gonna be a bit short on willpower, right? Okay, Force Field will go positive on willpower because I'll get 2 from it. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Good. So So now I have 2. So, maybe I can only play 1 Unleash this turn. This will do 6. The next thing I do, this would be 3, but I'll have 3 negative status effects, so it'll be another 6, which would be 9, plus 2 from Overload is 11. So that can chunk for 11, which means I can definitely kill the Hybrid Slaver if I just Call of Flames, Martyr Shield myself, and then Unleash. Alternatively, I could discard Martyr Shields, which probably isn't a very necessary thing for me right now, and play double Unleash. So what we do if I do that is I hit this guy for 6, right? Because then I'd have 3. This is free. These each cost 1. Okay. So we hit this guy for 6. These go up to... First one would go up to 5, 6, 7 damage. Hit these guys for 7. Then the second one is also 7 damage, which doesn't actually kill this guy. That's not very good, actually. So... And if I Murder Shield myself first, then this goes up to 7 damage, which is not super impressive. Then I hit these guys, and I have 1 left. No, it's not worth it. Okay. So, maybe I kill this Husk. No, I want to kill the Hybrid Slaver more than I want to kill the Husk, right? Because I won't kill the Hybrid Slaver otherwise. Oh, I'm going to draw off this. I totally forgot about that. This is not actually useful right now, though. So, what does she have that she might want to play in the future? I probably... Oh, I can discard follower for willpower. So, I fucked this up. Messed up bad. But that's okay. So I'll hit these guys with 1 AoE and these guys with another, probably. Let's... What are we at? We're at 7. Yep, so let's Martyr Shield Self. We're at 11. When I play this, it'll lose quite a bit of damage. So we are going to hit these guys first. And now we have a 7 hit, which will kill this guy. Okay, it's actually still pretty good. Maybe that was optimal. It's pretty close. So as you can see, like Overload starts to build that damage really fast. It would be nice if I had a repeatable damage attack, and if I drew Teamwork sometime this century, but whatever. She's gonna get beat up, but she has 8 armor, so we're cool with that. If she loses leadership, I don't even care. Nope, not even necessary. So let's Teamwork onto her. Oh, actually, Teamwork onto the Elementalist will be better this time. Selfless will make her draw, and she's going to draw off Quick Thinking, so. Okay. She's going to Selfless. Fantastic. You can Rally. And then you can Quick Thinking for draw power, which gives me even more draws. And then... This is sort of unnecessary at this point, I think, but draw power for Force Field. I don't know, man. None of this matters. He wants to move to here, I think, probably, so that he can unleash and kill all these guys. 7 right now. So this does 10. So I think what we want is... Stone Barrier. I don't know. Let's Force Field, just to make him draw. I think he has 1 more draw, 1 or 2. Yeah, this is easy now. You get hit. And now I kill all of these guys. And then this is not at high enough yet, so we hit these guys. And now she runs away, and we kill her. Great. Oh, look at that damage. Just 15 AoEs. Crazy. Okay. Useless. So, show the way is nice. Mostly because you need to move the occultist to get into position for back-to-back. So, uh, you do want some amount of show the way. That being said, back-to-back is probably the more important card for the build overall. So I think you really only want like maybe one show the way. Whereas you could use several back-to-back. So we're gonna grab another. We're gonna go here. Health damage level up. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Acidic Temptation, Acidic... Oh my god, kill me. It's pretty annoying. The only things I really want are Unleash. Kinda Martyr Shield is fine. It's not amazing. But I mostly want Acidic Temptation. Gains a named effect. Useless. The problem with offering is it's so card negative, and he's the one who wants to be card positive. I want other people generating willpower. You could use this to clear acid, but again, that's what the Warlord is for. She should clear acid. He shouldn't have to do anything. So, at some point I should probably just upgrade Unleashed, actually. But Martyr Shield is the better one. Keeping him alive is more important. His damage is already pretty insane. Okay. I want to rest if I can before I fight these guys. Can I get to here without them attacking me? Yes. That's unfortunate, but most of these probably don't matter very much. The Cache of Materials might be the best one right now, because like I would get this just to hope for a good epic, but most even epics are kind of useless to me at this point. Hone item. No. Upgrades are the same. I guess we meditate. I think I actually want to get rid of an occultist card. What am I getting rid of? Maybe advance? Like, he doesn't really need to move to just kill everything. Mind Blast is pretty useless, though. If he doesn't have movement. So perhaps this is actually the worst one right now. Eventually I can trade out Call Flames in advance. So that's one option. He has no good upgrades right now. So, I mean, she could probably forget Swipe and not regret it. But it's just not his priority. Like, what she draws doesn't actually affect my game plan very much right now. What these two draw matters a lot, but she has a lot of ways to filter it. Yeah, we're gonna drop Mind Blast. Reward. It's probably not worth it. Ooh, battles. I feel bad doing this, but like, I don't know. It's mostly losing a day that I don't want to do, and fighting a battle might get me a level, so. Sorry, man. I don't know why I feel bad in a game, but I do. So, probably move with her to somewhere, maybe here, so that he can move behind her. And then put teamwork on Elementalist. Yeah. This should be a much easier fight. We do want to move up. Now we want to play teamwork. That'll make her draw. Overload. What a treat. This is awesome. Probably drop advance and force field. Mostly to try and get some card draw. I could drop stone barrier as well. Mostly I want to make sure he gets to draw all 5 cards that he's entitled to. Oh, that actually won't be a problem because of Selfless. I forgot. She's probably not going to redraw. There's nothing she's looking for that badly. Okay. So... Probably draw power. Grab cantrip, I think. Throw cantrip over to him. He got follower, so now he should probably play follower on her. Now he can play penance on self to reduce her costs, I think. Is that the right move? I definitely want to reduce the cost of overload by 1. She'll want to move into the safest position possible. She has low armor. She's the weakest link right now. Okay, that drops the cost of overload, so we can play overload. Don't think there's much point advancing beyond here, so maybe just walk to here for the movement. I could also redraw it. What's in my deck? Decent things. Not on my hand limit yet anyways. Okay, she has 6 armor, he has 7. He's gonna get 6 armor from battle stance, so let's put this on her for once. Okay, martyr shield, good. He's gonna get a crap ton of defense then. Now let's I actually need the willpower anyways, so I'll just make a move. Don't need any of these really, so I probably need them for willpower fodder. So he has double gains when he plays Call of Flames, but he wants to play Battle Stance first if possible, which would require playing basically everything. Because, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to lose all these to Battle Stance on self, I think. And now we're basically good to go. What are the hits gonna be? So this is going to add quite a bit to my attack. I'm gonna be +4, plus a lot more than that actually because of Unleash. Okay, let's just make this simple. Let's Call of Flames here. Now we're going to, if we Martyr Shield ourselves, then the damage on this goes up by +4. Which is not going to be enough to kill them, right? I'm going to need two magics to do that. That's kind of lame. I could just do this twice without even playing Martyr Shield. It's kind of annoying. Whatever. 11. Yeah, it's so frustrating. 7 and 7. I could just hit them twice and then they're all dead. And then I could martyr like, where's he gonna get attacked from? Basically nowhere. It's only really her who's likely to get attacked. In fact, I'll throw Martyr Shield on her just to make sure she doesn't, like, randomly die. Okay. Oh, no, I need it for the play. Interesting. Okay, whatever. It's good enough. We're fine with this. Yes, this straight up doesn't matter. She still has 5 armor. None of this matters. Sure, back to back. I don't know. What does it matter? What's the damage on this? 10? Yeah. So I need another thing. Yeah, so much easier when I get the card draw. Trivializes the fights. Bad. Okay, useless stuff. Guess we're looking for draw power here. Another overload. I'm actually totally cool with taking that. Increasing the chance of getting it is nice. I can also play it if somebody uses something that strips powers. That's always super dangerous. Is some bosses might be able to, like, strip the power off me. In the end game, I'm probably killing people so fast that it doesn't matter. but let's just take a second overload. Where'd the other fight go? There were guys here. Did they just like despawn? That's annoying. I wanted to kill them. Maybe they wandered off during my fight. Like, maybe time keeps going. That makes life much easier. Oh no, it's only the one that gives a level. Never mind. I really thought that was a different card. I mean a different event. Inflict defenseless or inspired. None of that matters. All friendly characters within 3. Target friendly hero draws a melee attack and from their deck and then activates. Nope. That is played on the target that would be discarded. No, I don't care about this. Yeah, wow, that's a whole lot of nothing. Back to back. Upgrade. Can I upgrade the flask yet? Hone. What would I hone? I'm not going to use that item, so it doesn't matter. Sure. Why not? Maybe this? Nah, I'm going to use this longer. Let's just grab this. Still determined. Do I go up to here? Probably material. This is definitely better. Question is, will there be enough things to farm along the way? I want to waste a certain amount of time to try and get my most important card. Health damage, epic reward, food weakness. Ugh, no. It's a sad event. Do not want a weakness gumming up the decks of like the cultists or something. That would be very bad. I just want battles! Battle! Give me a level on a cultist. Okay. This is not a nice map for me. It's hard to defend him. And I didn't draw my most important cards. So we selfless first, right? And then we redraw all of this to try and get... Though Martyr Shield might keep me alive. So redrawing from Martyr Shield is a bit of a risk. Because this is a lot of potential damage out here, and I could just stall. I hate stalling. I like winning more than stalling. What could I even rethink into? Oh, there's actually a lot of good stuff in here. That's not it. Okay, so leadership on self, I guess. She's probably going to want to march this turn. I think we keep rally? Because I don't actually have much to play right now. I could put follower here, because I'm going to play something, and then I could play march for free. Follower is usually better on her, but that's okay. What else would I do? If I play follower on her, does she get to draw a card? Because of my trait? That's a good question. Let's try it. Nope. Whoever our Martyr Shield will get to draw. Do they have the pull card? They have Pinning Shop, but they don't have a pull. He doesn't have a pull either, actually. This is not nearly as scary as I thought it was then. Okay. Drop Call of Flames, maybe. To play March. And now I want a turtle, right? So she can get to here. Okay, so we're gonna go here, 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 here. Stone barrier on her. Where can he get attacked from? Yeah, it's quite a bit of gap here. So we will Martyr Shield. We'll put Follower here, Martyr Shield on self, drop Force Missile for defense. Oh, what just happened? Oh, right now he can Battle Stance. Meh. I probably just drop this card for no reason and keep Battle Stance in hand. Oh. It'd be a shame to not get the defense from playing Battle Stance, but also I have so much willpower right now that it's basically free. Let's just play it while it's free. Oh, so annoying. Yeah, let's play it while it's free. Damn, that sucks. It's only +3 damage, in fact. Maybe I should just put it on someone else for the defense. Put it on Warlord. It's only +1 magic. Okay, we're gonna... Nope, 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 nope. This should be fine. It should be more than fine. Like, what's her chance of taking 5 more damage? Not that high. Yeah, she took a lot, but meh. Okay. Sure, whatever. Alright, now she doesn't really need these cards. Overload, I guess I will keep. I do need to play Teamwork. To play Teamwork, the best thing I can do is drop this. Then I Teamwork on her. And now Overload is free. And then I can't quick step, so maybe I just walk to here to reduce rally to 0. Quick thinking to grab draw power or cantrip. I can play penance on myself at this point. Let's quick thinking first for draw power. Play penance on self. Play draw power. Grab cantrip. Unleash to here wouldn't be terrible. We can quick step to here. And exhausted, that is useless. We could do a double redraw now to grab Martyr Shield Battle Stance. That seems good. Yeah, I like that. And now what? Now what? My issue is I want to play Cantrip, but that would make me draw a card, which I don't want to do right now because I'm full. So I think I need to Call of Flames first. I want to milk those. Now we Cantrip. Unleash is doing 6, which is decent. So we probably Unleash now to here. So that I can then... Well, if I Battle Stance first... So annoying. Is Battle Stance even worth it, actually? So if I do another Call of Flames, I do 5 damage. This goes up to 10. Then I bring it up to 14 with Martyr Shield. Right? Yeah. 14 with Martyr Shield. This is so confusing. Because this drops me to 0. Then I pay a huge tax on these things. My main worry is her dying, or like taking real damage. So I need to make sure that either everything dies, or I can keep a Martyr Shield for her, actually. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We will Unleash first. This lets me play this to here. Well, drop this. Battle Stance Self. Now, this for 2. We have 7 more damage from that, which would become 11 damage after I play this. I could also Martyr Shield to make it 11 damage. Martyr Shield on self, kill all of them, then Call of Flames and kill another guy. And that would leave one enemy who could hurt that person, which is annoying. Could kill this guy for 10. Now bring it to, again, 11. Which is not enough to kill this guy off to the side. And then I Martyr Shield. That's actually probably better. Okay. Mostly I want to keep her alive, so let's do that. Not killing a bunch of them is a pain. One of them is a pain, but keeping her alive is probably more important. This is one of the reasons I took Martyr Shield. It's a pretty flexible card. The defense boost is insane. So, oh, Defenseless is always gained on me? Oh my god, I didn't realize. That's an even better card than I thought. For some reason I thought it was on the target of Martyr. Okay. I don't know. Can I just trivially do this, or do I have to think? What is this? This does 11? Oh no, it's not trivial. It's so annoying. Well, she can step back. I don't know. What a pain. What a pain. It's 11 damage, right? Oh, I can Martyr Shield, and then it will be a lot more than that. I don't know, I'm just playing stuff. None of this actually matters. I don't think he's getting through 8 defense, so. Hey, that was better than I thought you'd do. Die. Please give me Acidic Temptation. So, yeah, I decided to stream at this point because the build already functions, and like the ideas are there. But also, it's more interesting to show the build now when I don't have all the cards I want, because that's just how it is sometimes, right? Oh my god, I need another 3 levels to try again. Absolutely brutal. I mean, gain 2 shocks, then magic attack 5, and transfer a bunch of effects that don't matter. Blood magic is sort of a interesting idea, just to make money not matter. Both of these should be Acidic Temptations. That's very hopeful of me at this point. I don't think that's going to happen. Gaining Chilled is sort of an interesting one. I mean, debuffing bosses is really nice if you can't kill them immediately, and this is basically the best debuff. I think I should probably take Chilling Embrace to hedge my bets at this point, because Chill is such a good status effect. The -1 to damage is really nice. And I may go into the next boss fight without Acidic Temptation, so. Ugh, I'm sad, team. I'm super sad. That was rough. I've really looked hard for Acidic Temptation. Just rest. Okay, we're gonna run around for a little while longer to see if we can find it, but... Wow! That's a lot of stuff that probably is useless. Useless protector! Actually... No, not really. That's what I'm looking for. No, no. I mean, defending self is actually kind of nice. Yeah, I just think it just probably just gums up the works more than it's worth, unfortunately. Like, that doesn't gum up the works at all. That's fantastic. This one is basically one card. It's Fearsome Shout, which is a debuffing card to the enemies as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, I think this is just too complicated of a strategy to try and leverage Protector. I wanted to sell here, but yeah, anyways. Because I have a lot I want to sell, right? How much stuff do I have? Jeez. Quality 2, but one of this is from Determined. Quality 1 only from Determined. Also quality 1 only from Determined. Eesh. Okay. Well, I think that basically shows the idea. It will take a while, since I just leveled up this guy, it would take a while before I'd be able to show off what I actually want this build to be. Um, but you know, I'll play it a little more off stream, and maybe once it gets online, I'll show what it looks like in the end, because it's less helpful as a player to figure out like how to make it work, because the hardest part's when it isn't online. But it's fun to see how the builds look in the end. All right, thanks to those who joined, and have a good night.